Hey guys, it's D at D's Village. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the old and new subscribers. Thank you for clicking that bell. I'm doing part 2 to Don't Judge the Path Until You've Walked the Journey. Oh yes, old proverbs. They're my favourite. You might have a few new proverbs also. But anyway, so part 2. I think one of the big things that people have to consider when repatriating, and for those who didn't watch part 1, this is part 2 to part 1 of the repatriation journey. I'm under a canopy because it is hot. So just bear with the little breeze that's coming. It's creating a bit of an effect around there. Yeah, so I think one of the things to consider, and it's a big consideration, is isolation when you move to a new country. It's just like when you're anywhere else, you go to a new job, or go to a new environment, or go to a new faith-based activity, or you go out to eat, or whatever it is that you do. You may go on your own, so you don't go with a group of people, or what have you. You might be repatriating, realigning yourself in a new country without your family members. You might be coming with friends, you might be coming on your Jack Jones on your own. So, you know, just to consider that initially you might feel isolated. So of course that is your opportunity to immerse yourself into that community that you're going to find out as much about it as you can do, so that you don't feel isolated when you see certain things. You think, oh, I know what that is, I know why they do that, or how they do that, or what they do that for, because that will help and assist in that feeling of belonging, So another thing people consider when they come to another country is, oh, what about the medical care, what about the hospitals, what about the dental care, what about the optical care, what happens if I fall sick, is there insurance plans, are there payment plans for any of the healthcare facilities? It's not anything I've done any research on per se, but I have been to 2 medical facilities while I'm here, and I'll do that in a whole different vlog. It's too much to cram in now, and as well as the sun is beautiful, it has borne me back. So, you know, again, people might think about, what about transport systems? How am I going to get around? Are there trams? Are there trains? No, not in Gambia, West Africa. Currently, as we sit here and speak, there are no trams, there are no trains, there are no hopper bus services from one stop to another. Not like that now. So, you know, primarily people get around by driving their own cars and by using taxis. Some people hire a driver for the day, a week, or hire their own car, or purchase their own car, so you can get about. But you know, there are no faster modes of transport. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Again, I'll leave that to your own judgment. You know, when you're coming to another country, people may want to consider things like, I'll just let the breeze go by, political stability. That's important, because if you're coming from a country that's seemingly even in political stability, you want to go to a country that has the same sort of stability, or stability that surpasses the one that you have left. So I think that's something to consider as well. A lot of people get, I'm going to say hung up, but that's maybe not the right choice of words. No, not hung up, let's change that. A lot of people are concerned when they go to another country about citizenship, paperwork, what legal rights do they have, and of course you're quite right to look at all of those considerations. It is important to have a handle and an idea on what that country can offer you, as well as what you can offer that country, because it's a symbiotic journey, a symbiotic road. You can't have one without the other. You have to offer something while something is given or gained to you. And again, think about accommodation. Will the standard of living that you're going to be better than where you've left? Hopefully it will be, because that's part of the reason why many people do leave their country of birth or origin to go to another country, because they want different things. And as I think as I sit here, I think of more and more things that could be made mention of, but the list is endless. So like I said, it's not a full blown list because I'm already doing part 2. I don't really want to go into part 3, but yeah, just, you know, people need to consider banking, commerce, and just the everyday getting, I'm being nosy now, the everyday getting about. How will those things impact you? And when I say getting about, I'm not just talking about the physical movement of moving yourself from place A to place B. I'm talking about all the whole thing put together. All the things that I mentioned in vlog number 1 or part 1, and all the things I mentioned in number 2. All of them come together to make the bigger, wider picture of this realignment, repatriation, rejoining journey from country A to country B. And you might use country B as a stepping stone to navigate the rest of the world or the rest of Africa or whatever it is. You know, you make those choices as you see fit. But I was just considering here, thinking, yes, I can see now myself that it's not as easy as people say that it is. And for some people maybe it is easy. Maybe some people just want to be away from their country of origin for a whole range of other reasons, and those reasons will outweigh anything that I've discussed, and naturally we have to consider that too. But again, that might be another vlog. So anyway, I'm not going to labour anymore because I need to leave this YouTube picture YouTube, whatever it is, for the time being, because the sun is dealing with me. It absolutely is. So I'm going to go and get some fluids to hydrate myself. So once again, thanks for listening. It's D at D's Village. You know it takes a village. As always, peace out, Kairo. Until the next one, you don't know the guy.